Hey y'all, XR Student here. Today I'm going to show you my life as a full-time artist, or trying to be full-time artist, in the month of December. I'm going week by week. This month I was extremely lucky to get a lot of Etsy orders for mainly my Disney butt cards, which is pretty cool because it's such an old product that I've had and made. And I'm really excited to see people take it home with them and want it maybe for Christmas gifts. And speaking of gifts, I decided instead of buying a bunch of gifts from Amazon that people will probably give away or donate or not even use, let me try making handmade ones. The idea? Very good. Actually doing it? A whole lot of time and effort and energy. Oh my god. On one of the walks with my dog, I found this really cool rock that was split, maybe because something heavy fell on it, but it was perfectly cut as if it was like a coaster or something, and things started slowly icing over. It's so much fun to walk around and crunch on some ice or slide on it. My friend invited me to go to a thrifting trip, and it was so much fun going through all the treasures and just spending hours looking at the different things and seeing what knickknacks I might need or what could I gift to someone possibly for Secret Santa. The books here were so beautiful, and they were cheap, luckily. I love seeing when people take so much care into making books art-esque. This thrift place also had animals that they rescued there. It was so much fun. We ended the day with crafting for hours as well. It was fun. It was a lot of work though, but I'm pretty happy with how the ornaments turned out. Another old, unique piece, finally packaged and sent to their new home. I decided recently that I should post anytime that I got an order, so it's saying another thank you to the person besides the one that I said in person or online, as well as showing others, hey, this is what someone bought, and maybe if you're interested or just nosy, it's cool to see. And in between all the tasks, I'm still checking off my to-do list for my gifts. On this day, I had an art market that was an hour and 20 minutes away from my home, and I wanted to get there early, and I did get there early, so I walked around the town. It was pretty cute, and I really liked the shop that I did the market in. Everyone was very nice and cool and chill. It was a good time, and I did pretty well sales-wise.
1, 2, 3.
And since it was a Christmassy sale, I got this cute silver tree from Five Below and decorated it with my ornaments. I loved how it turned out. The first actual snowstorm of the season. So pretty, so calm and beautiful. One time I saw my friend fill in this map to see where people ordered from her around the States, and I thought, since I've been doing this for 5 years on Etsy, let me try. And it was really, really cool to see how many people have ordered from me from the United States. I'm so thankful for everyone. This week I was trying to get my name out there and see if maybe local shops would want to sell my art. I went around to different states. Honestly, I've been meeting a lot of artists that have been helpful. Not that I've sold my stuff in any stores at all yet, but they gave me a lot of good information for vending and for possible upcoming events and stores or people that I can reach out to, and it's really, really awesome to have a really kind community that's helpful. I was running out of video ideas and wanted to make something Christmassy, but not too on the nose Christmassy. So I made these traditional tattoo cookies. I think because cookies are made during Christmas, I counted it, even though it has nothing to do with Christmas, which I'm fine with. We went to New York to deliver gifts to family members just in case, and we were kindly invited to go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Like, what the heck? My grandma got the family tickets, and if you're wondering what it's like, it's basically a ton of lights, very Christmas, very Metallica, very singy and weird, but also cool. I found this cool lamp in the bathroom. I like the parts that had fire. That was my favorite part. Or when they had fireworks. Besides that, it was kind of a lot, but it was entertaining, and they were all great musicians, so couldn't complain about that. They had outdated animations, but did I mention they had drones? What? A lot of funding for lasers, a lot of funding for drones, not enough for animators, but it was really cool. I'm glad they had a budget for fire and fireworks. Then it was back to the calm of Long Island. The next art market. It was really cold that day and I had to park further away, but because I got there early and I was setting up less stuff, I was able to wander around and explore the town again and still get set up with plenty of time. Honestly, the markets weren't crazy busy, so it wasn't a big deal, but it was still nice. This week I was just trying to survive and push through right before Christmas. I finally made a sale in Florida, and that was by one of my previous neighbors, so that was really kind of them. And I tried working on some clay work. It turned out okay. That will be a future video. We were stowaways and headed to New York on Christmas Eve. My husband had to work that day, so we took the ferry over eventually and drove to where we needed to. It was calmer that way and easier, and it was just nice to see everyone. Since my clay wasn't done drying before we left, I had to scramble and figure out what to make next for a video, and I came up with this watercolor piece that I'm really happy with, and you could check out that video as well. Back home and back to work. I started working on these shelves and they turned out okay. They'll be in the future video like I mentioned earlier. Honestly, I wasn't feeling great after traveling, but normally I feel pretty tired afterwards. But I wound up getting super sick, and obviously you could tell by my voice and my nasaliness that I am still sick. So I felt like pretty bad, and I've been struggling to put together anything for my channel or my Instagram. It has been really hard when you have zero energy to do anything. Even though I struggled and had to take many breaks and slug and crawl my way to finish this piece, honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. I loved how these picture frames turned out to be the new house of my little photos, and you can check out that video on my channel as well if you're interested. And or buy one of these bad boys on my Etsy shop. Thanks so much for joining me this December. Check out my YouTube posting schedule. Please check out my Etsy if you're interested in my stuff and want to support a small business. I have an Instagram where I put updates, but my main stuff is on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.